Xerox, the business standard, taking you from desktop to production securely, efficiently, reliably. Burger Office Systems knows Xerox. They have answers and stand behind them. How do you get a Xerox, your old copier, costs, contracts? Burger Office Systems speaks business in your language, moving documents across the country or to your folder efficiently and for less. Burger Office Systems and Xerox get them there. On Warren Road in Indiana. Call 349-3710.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Our Indiana County First Responder of the Month. If you are watching this morning on Facebook, you see a bunch of folks from upstairs who, all you got to do to get them down here, Jeff, I guess, is to bring Axel around.
It's the same effect at station, too. So
yeah, same thing?
Yep.
Anywhere Axel is, people want to come.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. They come and greet him and give him treats. And he knows that, too. So, like, they'll come in my office and we'll nudge him for treats. So.
Yeah. Axel knows his stuff, man. He's not going to mess around with you this morning. Our Indiana County First Responder of the Month, Indiana Borough Police Department. Currently, the K-9 Division and Patrol Sergeant is Officer Patrolman Jeff Hoag, and with him is Axel, the lovely patrol dog with the Indiana Borough Police. He is a comfort dog. We met Axel when he was first with your police force 3 years ago. I was looking at it. I was amazed. It's been 3 years.
I know. I think it was about 2020, 2021 is when we first came in to introduce him to town. So
yeah. I remember he was fascinated because he saw his reflection in the window on the studio over there, and he was trying to get to that other dog that was over there.
He never found him.
But in 3 years, Axel has made a real impact on Indiana County, hasn't he?
Huge. I think it's huger than we expected. So sort of his bread and butter is really our kids at schools. So when we're on duty, when the school's in session, me and Axel were at the schools, we're visiting, and just meeting and greeting people, and the kids just really love it, and they love seeing Axel, a dog, and they love seeing the police officer, and it's just great community relations.
Yeah. So you've been with Indiana Borough Police for a lot of years.
Yeah, it's starting to climb. I started in 2008, so it doesn't sound, I don't know,
yeah.
It doesn't feel that long ago, but it's 16 years now, so.
16, and your life has changed a little bit since Axel came along.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I got promoted in 2021 to sergeant, so extra responsibility. So
yeah. So when you think back to Axel being a part of the Borough Police Department and what he brings to the police department and to Indiana as a whole, and to you in your life, he's more than just a comfort dog, as he's termed. He's an actual canine officer who really makes an impact to all across Indiana.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, our canine programs are probably a little traditionally different than other police departments. So we didn't have a canine when Axel came on board, and we started with a comfort dog. Most police departments have like a drug dog, a search dog. Mm-hmm. We started a different approach. Axel came aboard. There was a lot of stuff going on. There was COVID-19. There was a lot of just police and community division. So we wanted to bring a different type of dog on board. So that's how we sort of came up with Axel, and he's been a remarkable asset. So probably better than we would have expected. So
yeah, and it's such a great thing for Indiana. And as you said, when Axel goes particularly to schools.
Oh yeah, that's his thing. So it's great because I see the kids daily at school, all sorts of different kids, and then I'll be out in public. I'll even go to something's happened in the neighborhood, and a neighbor comes out and approaches me and is like, oh, you're that's Axel, and my kid tells me that's their favorite part of the school day is when you and Axel come to school. So just sort of just getting that facial name recognition's been great.
So 16 years for you on the Indiana Borough Police Department. This was your first police job, wasn't it?
Yes, I started off. So sort of my journey, I started at St. Francis University in 2004, transferred to IUP in 2006. I was an intern in 2007 for the police department. Mm-hmm. Before I left, I filled out an application, and by the end of 2007, I was given an offer for employment. I started the police academy in 2008. So started, I guess got offered when I was 21, started, actually on the job when I was 22. So. And
obviously you stay on the job, so it's rewarding to you. But what are those rewards from being a police officer?
There's so many rewards. It's just, it's changed throughout my career. As of recently, when I got promoted, just leading the other officers and, sort of being their mentor in a sense, like when you start as a patrolman, you worry about yourself and the community. when you know, climb up the ladder in leadership, you know, you worry about, you know, yourself, the community, but you worry about all the guys that you're working with, and, you know, their problems are your problems, you know, whether it be personal or at work or whatever. You know, that's been, you know, gratifying and satisfying. And then, you know, bringing Axel into the picture, it's, you know, everywhere we go, it's a positive impact. There's, I would say, probably 95% of the people we interact with love dogs. So it's just great.
Was there someone in your past that made you want to become a police officer?
So family-wise, I don't have any family that's in law enforcement. Sort of, you know, I grew up, I graduated high school in 2004. So 9/11 happened when I was in 10th grade. So that was really impactful, you know, just seeing, you know, the tragedy and everything, you know, that was going on. And then, you know, just, you know, I remember watching TV and you're seeing, you know, first responders, police officers, EMTs, firefighters, you know, running towards danger to help people. And, you know, I sort of figured at that point, you know, that's something that I want to do. I want to be able to help people. And, you know, that was my impact, or that's what, you know, sort of got me in it. So
what to you are the biggest challenges about being a police officer?
There's so many challenges. You know, it's, you know, probably the hardest balance is the work-life sort of impact. You know, I have a busy family. I have a wife that she's an emergency room nurse, so she works sort of the same schedule I do. You know, she has her stresses with that. We have 2 children, Mackenzie 10, Tanner 6. You know, they're involved in school activities. You know, so that's all going on. But you know, also too, like we work shift work, so it's a 24/7 business. So there's holidays that are missed. I do my best not to miss birthday parties. You know, I save my vacation leave and stuff if I need to for that. But you know, I have missed stuff, and it's really tough. And it's, you know, trying to explain that to the kids, and you know, it's tough. They understand though. They understand that, you know, Dad and Axel have an important job.
Sergeant Jeff Hoag with us, Indiana Borough Police Department, with Axel, who also is included on the citation as the first responder of the month. And Mark Burdig is going to make that award in just a moment or so. Axel's work is serious work, isn't it?
It is.
He really comes through for you in some pretty dire circumstances.
Yeah, no, he's, you know, to just be a therapy dog and have the kind of impact that he has on people, it's amazing. It's, you know, you see, I mean, he was excited to see all you guys when I came in, but, you know, right now he's ready to take a nap. And, you know, it's like that when we're visiting people. He's excited to see you, gives you, you know, hugs and kisses, and then he just lays down. And if you want to pet him, it's, you know, it's good therapy in that sense. So,
yeah. You think back to the mission when the whole concept of a therapy dog or a comfort dog for Indiana Borough Police was proposed. Did it turn out the way that you thought it would?
I don't think we didn't have really anything to follow. No other police department that we know of around here has done anything like it. So we sort of didn't know what we were getting into, didn't quite understand the impact that we were going to have. But, yeah, no, it's been probably more successful than, you know, I hate to puff my chest about it. It's probably been more successful than we expected. So it's really been great.
Well, Axel can puff his chest.
That's it.
We won't let you, but Axel can puff his chest. Mark Burdig has joined us this morning. He's got the citation with him for the first responder of the month. Did I hear Axel shaking himself up there a little bit?
Axel wants the plaque.
Or put it above his bed in the office.
He could chew on that.
That's right.
He could chew on that.
Well, officer, we're pleased to present this plaque on behalf of Renda Media and Rosebud Mining. By the way, you know, this has been going on for over a year now, Todd, and we are very thankful for the support of Rosebud Mining Company. As a matter of fact, they just renewed their partnership on this program. They're so excited about it. So we encourage everyone out there to nominate first responders, and they will be put into consideration. I know we probably have at least 200 or so.
Yeah, there's a big list.
But on behalf of Rosebud Mining and Renda Media, first responder of the month, Indiana Borough Police Sergeant Jeff Hoag, and Axel, get over here. Where are you? In recognition of your dedicated service and commitment to the community. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And, you know,
it really is an honor.
I know you touched on your own family, and I think that's something people take for granted, that you're human. First responders are humans that go home to family. And I know there was a tragedy, where was it, Philadelphia, just not too long ago, and that officer left behind a beautiful wife and 3 children, 3 girls, I believe. And we lose sight of that. And crime has unfortunately increased these past few years, and hopefully that can change. But I know we consider Indiana to be a safe community. But that being said, you never know. So from all of us, thank you and your colleagues at the Indiana Borough Police for everything that you do to keep us safe.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Axel, by the way, Mark, Axel does shake hands.
Oh, yeah. Come to sit.
Come on, sit.
I'll shake you.
You're like the cell staff. You don't listen. Sit.
There you go. Axel's shaking hands with Mark.
Now he's like, "Where's my treat?" Yeah.
He gave him a whole plaque, Jeff. Leave him alone.
That's it. That works. Just don't chew on it, Axel.
Sergeant Jeff Hoag, thanks so much for coming in this morning, reintroducing us to Axel. We haven't seen him for a while, but he's going to continue to make an impact here in Indiana.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Fox News next, top of the hour. Josh from the newsroom after that.
GCES.
Hey, it's Clint and Galen here from